Welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat. My guest this segment is Stewart Gordon, who's president of what's called Foster Care Central, which is a very interesting online service, which we'll get to in a moment. But let's talk first of all about the scope of foster care. It really is you're talking about nearly 100,000 kids in foster care in California. Correct. And there's some, as you see, some real problems.
Real problems, yes. It's actually turned into a national crisis. 100,000, like you mentioned, in California, 500,000 plus nationwide. Mm-hmm. And really what I found is that there's four main problems. And the reason we came up with the creation of Foster Care Central is that, and we interviewed all those working to improve the lives of children in foster care, foster parents, social workers, CASA workers, educators. And we said, what's going on here? Why are there so many problems with kids when they're in the system and then when they age out of the system? And the four major problems that just kept reoccurring in our interviews. One is the training and education. There's a lack of training and education for foster parents. So when a children is taken away from their home and put in a foster home, it is supposed to be temporary placement. The child, however, comes with different issues, and the foster parents aren't trained enough to be able to handle these issues. And so what happens is they get bounced around from home to home. So we want to bring training and education through the Foster Care Central website into one central location so everybody can access.
Okay.
Two is there's a gap in communication between foster parents and social workers. Social workers are just overloaded with their caseloads. They don't have a lot of time to get back to the foster parents once a child is placed. There's a gap between foster parents and foster parents. They feel isolated. And so they could be having one problem and they don't have anyone to talk to about it because the social worker is so busy they don't have time to come around and answer every question. So on our website at Foster Care Central, we have an interactive website, so there's discussion forums. They can create groups amongst their interests and discuss and get answers right away in one place. Three is resources. There's a lot of great resources nationwide. However, they're hard to access, hard to find. And so, again, on our interactive website, we allow people just to post resources so anyone could access them. And then four is awareness. There's a lack of awareness in the mainstream public about foster care. They think, oh, these troubled kids, it doesn't have anything to do with us. But we want to get the word out there that there's these kids that they really have needs, and they have needs for a permanent home. So whether it's being adopted or even just permanent connections, mentors, or tutors, we really need the mainstream public to know about the children in care.
So Foster Care Central really is a brand new social networking online resource for everybody involved in the system.
Correct. And that's really what makes us unique, because we bring all those working to improve the lives of children in foster care all into one central location. And we built it on an online social networking platform, which really, it's an interactive website, and it allows for easy communication, sharing of resources, accessing resources, and people are able to communicate quickly with each other.
And so if I'm a foster parent, for example, and I have some questions and don't know who to go to, I can pose these questions on your website, and one of your readers or other members can answer.
Correct. Right. Exactly. So if it's a question about behaviors, this child in my home is displaying this type of behaviors, what do? I just don't know. I've tried everything. So come to find out, there's probably another foster parent out there who's having the same issues. Maybe there's a therapist it's one of our members as well. They could add in there as well.
That's great. Yep. Well, we're out of time, but this is a fascinating subject. Best of luck with your new website. It sounds like it's going to be a very interesting and very useful tool for a lot of people.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming by, Stewart Gordon of Foster Care Central.
Thank you.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat, and we'll see you next time.